Oh, look at lurking. I don't know if it counts as lurking when it's in my own homestead base. It looked pretty lurkery. Oh, like a special thing here for one. See if I can get some of that jellyfish. There we go. No trailing action, right? I think 50 fish a day. I think my life's become... Somehow that's not what I was expecting. Imagine if I could turn into an actual octopus and dive under the water and catch the fish that way. Then it would probably be easier to find the one I wanted. Then I keep catching the wrong ones. Life is really hard when you're a land-bound octopus lady. Bitch. I seem to get most of that ugly one. That one, I mean. It showed how left fishing tries. Yes, for some reason it doesn't show it here. At least not that I can see. I'm sure house. Didn't notice them until right now. I'm not actually sure what is better between like donating these and then like buying these, but or if on level, then I don't have to care about it. I could donate these, I think. This it doesn't seem like I need. Big catch. Well, I do kind of look like a big catch right now with this stress and everything, so. Running around the farm. Oh, banking.
Grow strong and thrive.
This sword does not look as good. from Faramore. Dear Redacted, it's been over a year since we last spotted at White Ridge. Lately, my thoughts have returned more than once to the Snowspire Festival last year, as though those days were not so distant after all. Time passes quickly. With the arrival of a new year, I imagine Cedar Town is already preparing for its festival once again. I find myself wishing I could return, even briefly, to see our friends there. This past year has kept me constantly on the road. I have continued my search without rest, seldom allowing myself to linger in one place. Yesterday, a sudden snowfall swept through the region, and it was only when I saw people braving the storm to prepare the Amberlight market, I realized the Amberlight festival was close at hand. Since becoming an undead hunter, I have rarely taken part in such celebrations. Yet the simple joy people share during festivals has always left a strong impression on me. Fireworks and a bustling market still have a way of bringing warmth and comfort, no matter how severe the cold. At times, I find myself wishing I could spend a festival like this in the company of friends, though I have long grown used to traveling alone. Perhaps one day we will meet again and welcome the first light of a new year together. I wouldn't mind that if he returned at some point, especially when Greyborns get relevant again. Be an undead hunter and all. Enclosed is a small New Year's gift. A few days ago, I came across a rune in an old handwritten manuscript. One said to carry blessing. I believe it will be of use to you. Please accept my New Year's wishes and extend my regards to those at your side. May the Amberlight Festival bring you warmth, and may the year ahead pass smoothly. Yours sincerely, Faramore.
A small step closer to who I aspire to be.
The main reason why I went on today, only left the banner up. Nope.
There's some tension.
I can do it. I can get him from this
A small step
store if
closer
I
to who I aspire to be.
really need to. Or I guess I could take. I don't want to pride on him, but I guess I go for Solise first, and then he can go back here. Let's see if I can get some luck this time.
Let us fight together.
Hello there, Faramore.
What do you need of me?
He also would. Purple, that's not bad.
What do you...
Time to hit the mark. Time to hit the... The Wildborn will endure.
So many of it. Don't care about the hill. Oh,
Protecting Halia is my duty.
Come let the flora share their secrets.
Nice.
Let us fight together.
What do you need of me?
I'm aiming at you.
Come, let the flora share their secrets.
Need at least one more copy of her now to get her at max.
I'm
The Wildborn will endure. Protecting Halia is my duty.
Versus he's good at PvP. I don't know if I should prioritize.
The Wildborn will endure.
Tinker,
The Wildborn will endure.
tinker,
Time to hit the mark.
I preferred more Shadewing. Okay. Actually, I'm at with.
More training is needed. More training is needed.
Kill Shadewing up.
A
Try
small
and
step
get him.
closer to who I aspire
Plus
to be.
plus. Before it's too.
am the herald of the gods. Tinker, test, and build.
All set. I await your command.
Dangerous.
There's some tension.
Oh my god. What I wanted to.
A small step closer to who I aspire to be.
Tinker, test, tinker, test, and build. Tinker,
Oh, that's a lot of Stiny.
and build.
And before it's 3 more Stanies.
Let us fight together.
Sweetheart, I've arrived.
Let us fight together. Let us fight together.
Come, let the flora share their secrets.
I need.
The plants are thriving beautifully.
Resident Bloom unlocked. When a bulb blooms into a bulb sprout, it grants its host a permanent blessing, increasing their physical and magic defense by a value equal to 4% of Solise's initial attack. When the total excess healing a bulb sprout's host receives reaches 600% of Solise. Okay, don't really understand. I'm sure that's pretty good.
The plants are thriving beautifully. The plants are thriving beautifully.
I didn't get her enhanced first up yet. Or her hair focus, I think, is the right word. Have to upgrade this to 5, level 5. Oh,
I feel the power.
another weapon unlocked. Curious Feast unlocked. Every time Withering Curse lashes out, Withering recovers 100 energy and permanently increases his damage dealt by 6% up to 36%. When an enemy with Crimson Venom is defeated, Shadewing reclaims the Venom's residual essence and recovers 50 energy for each second of Crimson Venom's remaining duration.
I feel the power.
There's some. Keep up the good work.
I adore precious things like this jewelry here.
Very good, Pandora.
You give me new strength.
If I get could I? Actually, how much can I actually?
A small step closer to who I aspire to be.
I land on here. Now I'm kind of hoarding the normal inviters for when Sylvan, so I can aim through there. Oh.
A small step closer to who I aspire to be.
For today. Oh. A Pandorical. I didn't realize there was such a great place here. Pretty impressive, huh? I handle everything myself. Holiday decorations, custom menus, the works. Anyway, would you like something to drink? I can make anything. Sure, what do you recommend? Well, what type of flavors do you like? Something special? My first time here. I want to find out what flavors are good. How about today's special? A blend of berries from the dark forest. The flavor is great. This rich purple hue is like capturing twilight in a glass, just before the sun dips below the horizon. The flavor dances light and brings on the tongue, but the scent, it lingers intoxicating, like looking into the eyes of someone you're dreaming of. No wonder so many people come here. With this glass alone, my companions would journey 1,000 leagues just to partake of its splendor. That would be great. I can already imagine the mystical house buzzing with even more laughter and cheer. That's quite a conversation. Of course, I don't want to spend any more diamonds on these hourglasses. I don't think that would be worth it. No way I can get essence more quickly other than buying it. Wish I don't want to if I can avoid it. There's one.
Perfection needs no emphasis.
That's already better.
Blood for blood. Fall in! Back to camp! in! Back to camp! Taste my ass!
A victory worth celebrating.
Victory was assured.
Oh, ring. Merlin. Merlin. You hold the ring you found on Lava Isle in your palm. It seems to be the source of that faint, elusive voice. The metal is warm to the touch. Inside the band, an inscription is carved in a wildly flamboyant script, as if shouting about its own extraordinary origins. As you study it, a seductive whisper echoes directly in your mind. Come, put me on. What can you give me? The power to never grow tired, endless over time. Never tired? Over time? The realization hits you like a cold splash of water. This is not an artifact of great magic. It's an artifact of eternal unpaid labor. Without hesitation, you know what must be done. This unspeakable curse can only be destroyed one way, straight into the lava. Seems like I didn't actually throw it away though. A mysterious ring, wear it and you might hear a voice in the distance, telling you to work overtime. And I didn't. Ah, look at. Time to head home and see what's around 4 is my home. You're finally here. Manchester Merlin can fix it. I've been waiting for you. Manchester Merlin, may I come in? You see, my out of glory was shattered by Gurren last time we fought, and I left it in your magic tower. Are you sick? Keep coughing. You're no longer banned. I know, but I find it rude to go in without your permission. Are you ill? I'm not ill, just still recovering from my last battle. I took quite a heavy blow from Gurren, but it's nothing too serious. Professor Solise has tended to my wounds. He said it will take some time for my lungs to fully recover. Why his lungs? Don't worry about me. Apart from feeling a little weak and out of breath, I'm fine. I'm not convinced. I think I just need a little more rest. You need the Crescent Elixir. Crescent Elixir? No one else can give you this. Heals magical wounds. It's not like wounds. I really appreciate it, Magister Merlin. I can still walk. You don't have to hold me up, Professor Merlin. Just later while I prepare the Crescent Elixir. Focus. I hope Silven won't get curious about what's in this vitality asset. Would you want to be curious about something you're feeding him, right? He should just be drink anything you give him without question. This amount of moon leaves should suffice. Another hand. Try to expire. Mysterious potion. I'm not going to do that. A short while later. Congrats, food enlargement extract. A special potion that enlarges food. Whether the calories grow too, nobody knows yet. Wait, is that really what I wanted to make? Oh well. This thing, one of my memory stars has a monster that can produce a fairy plasma.
Time for today's lessons.
I had a wonderful dream.
I got everything I need. It's time to prepare the elixir. That's probably not. A few moments later. Congrats, you got a crescent elixir. That's the one I'm supposed to make. A special potion that dramatically accelerates healing and restores stamina and focus. Usable only by mages. Hey son, this elixir ought to help with his wounds. There you go. It has a pungent smell. Is this the crescent elixir? You find much. Go ahead and drink it. Just bear with it. Doesn't smell very nice either. Oh, so bitter. It feels like fire is dancing on my tongue. You should moonlight as a writer. Wow, I can already breathe much more easily. Much better. I'm still a little weak, but I don't feel the urge to cough anymore. My chest feels warm, as if my wounds are healing on their own. The elixir is incredible. Thanks, Magister Merlin. Are you here for your family's heirloom? More precisely, I'm here to collect its pieces. I hope they're still in the stellar chamber. By the way, your tower looks a lot neater than before. Did you spruce it up? Credit goes to Cranky. I suppose that's your tower spirit, huh? He didn't throw away the pieces, did he? Oh, let's go up and take a look. I hope to see them there. Let's go to the stellar chamber. The pieces are gone. Maybe such is its destined fate. Let me ask Cranky first. Sylvan's face lights up with hope. You summon Cranky and ask him about the stellar chamber's condition after the battle. Magister, I repaired most of the structural damage from the battle and cleared the debris using the waste neutralizer. Waste neutralizer? It's a rapid cleaning system I developed to quickly convert household waste into elemental molecules with magic. It's an efficient, easy to use and eco-friendly waste management system. Cranky, did you happen to find any weapon pieces while cleaning the stellar chamber? They belong to a sword. I did find some metal pieces infused with magic among the debris, but I'm not sure whether they would form a complete sword. Are those pieces still around? I hope you didn't run them through the waste neutralizer. Those pieces are enchanted metal set with powerful magical gems. I thought the Magister might find them useful, so I stored them somewhere safe. Just a moment, I'll bring them to you. Cranky quickly returns with a box containing the metal pieces. These pieces are definitely from my sword. Thank you, Magister Merlin and Cranky. Magister Merlin, I know the chances are slim, but do you think it's possible to restore my sword? You pick up a metal piece and inspect it. The blade has been completely shattered by the immense impact, and even the gem has cracked. In this state, the pieces can hardly be reforged. You shake your head, and Sylvan lets out a sigh, looking dejected. Actually, I know deep down it's beyond repair, yet I still cling to a sliver of hope, thinking you might be able to work a miracle. Magic can't fix everything. Yeah, I wonder what exactly the limits are supposed to be. In regards to magic. Because sometimes it's I'm grateful enough to keep the pieces. Thank you, Manchester. This sword is called the Oath of Glory. To my ancestors, its worth lay not in the blade itself, but in the knightly spirit it embodies. I believe I done it justice. Being acquainted with you, the greatest mage of all time, is an honor in itself. Thank you, Magister Merlin. I'll drop by again sometime if you'll still welcome me. Before leaving the Stellar Spire, you quietly assign a task to Cranky, who accepts it with a solemn nod. Magister Merlin, I was just on my way to your tower. Good day, Magister Merlin and Sylvan. The perfect day for visiting friends. The weather is lovely today. You seem to be in high spirits. Is it that obvious? With the turmoil at the Lyceum finally settled, a great weight has lifted from my shoulders. Magister Merlin, I've come to bid you farewell. With my duties here concluded, it's time for me to return to Savannah and report to the Queen. I'll be escorting Gravan back, where he'll face further interrogation. Gravan, how's he doing now? Physically, he's fine, but mentally, not really. It's understandable that he's upset. Anyway, Evie, could I... him? No matter what, he was once my best friend. I'd like to speak with him one last time, before he's sent to the royal capital. This goes against the rules, but considering your efforts to bring him to justice, I'm willing to make an exception. Thank you so much. Wait, I'm not finished. I can arrange a meeting, but it will be under my supervision, and you are not to touch him or exchange anything with him. Can you agree to that? Get that? No touch? Understood, Anyway, Evie. I'll do as you say. Come with me then. My team's already waiting at the Lyceum docks. We need to head there immediately. You won't be able to talk to him for long. Everyone's over there. I know that he's standing there. Oh, they're just like maybe some guards or okay. But still weird. Interesting. I was kinda expecting him to lose or after he failed at whatever he was trying to do, but I guess he gets to keep it for now. Anyway, hello there, Kiran. Kiran, this might be the last time we speak. What are you holding up? Before you turn me away, I wish to make it clear that I'm not here to mock you or offer my sympathy. Save the small talk. Just cut to the chase. You helped me a lot, yet I haven't been able to do the same for you as a friend. I owe you an apology for that. I don't expect your forgiveness, but I want you to know how I feel. An apology? That's all you got to say? Let's just go our separate ways and move on. You can bask in the admiration for your righteousness, while I pay for my sins. Come on, can't you see how wrong you were? You used dark magic and succumbed to corruption. Worst of all, you murdered our headmaster. You clearly crossed the line, Gurvan. I've heard enough of that already. If you have nothing new to offer. Gurvan, why? What drove you to such extremes? Is becoming a court mage fully worth it? You know what it's like to live in someone's shadow all the time? No matter how hard I work, I never get to come out on top. Have you ever been cast aside by your own family over a single injury? I didn't do anything wrong. I'm the victim here. I can't accept this, Sylvan. You don't get it, and you never will. Only someone who's been through the same things would understand my pain. Not even you, Cassidy, or even the famous Merlin. I was. With your family, talent, and ambition, you have far more choices than we do, Garon. Even without inheriting the title or becoming a court mage, your future is still bright. You shouldn't let a temporary setback hold you back. Spare me your lectures, Sylvan. Everything you do is for the title and your family's reputation. Don't act like you're above it all. Go on, you couldn't be more wrong about that. Yes, I'm working to revive my family's prestige, but I know where to draw the line. Remember this Phoenix Star? You gave it to me to repair my oath of glory. Even now, I still see it as a token of our friendship. Yeah, I was thinking it's interesting how he gave him this earlier, and after knowing how it turned out, or I was wondering if he potentially gave it to him as a way of gaining leverage if there's ever a fight between the two, you know, since it's his gem, so he could have or his thing, so he could have done something to it, so if to make it easier to win in a fight if they ever go up against each other. But then I was rewatching the cutscene where they fight, and he actually seems pretty shocked when the thing shatters, so it seems like that wasn't actually his plan, which I thought was interesting. Anyway, remember this Phoenix Star? You gave it to me to repair my oath of glory. Even now, I still see it as a token of our friendship. I'll keep it safe. Maybe someday you'll see things from my side and understand what you did wrong. If you still want to be friends when the time comes, I'll always be there for you. I do hope that everyone comes to come to his senses eventually. And that he's not just stuck in evil mode forever, or stuck in this corruption forever. I think it would be nice if he got a redemption arc or something. Yvonne turns away, refusing to acknowledge Sylvan's words. I think it would be more interesting. Being completely lost for her. Anyway, Evie, we spent too much time here. Can we depart now? Sylvan, I'm afraid your words have fallen on deaf ears. Perhaps it's best to conclude the meeting here. Alright, I've kept you here long enough. Thank you for arranging this, anyway, Evie. No worries. It's time for us to leave, and I'll give a truthful account of everything to the Queen, including everyone's contributions. Farewell, everyone. Days later, you are enjoying some rest in the Stellar Spire. Magister, and why Evie there? Magister Merlin, it's been days since we last met. Magister Merlin, I'm here to invite you to a ceremony. What's the ceremony for? An award ceremony for all of you, arranged at the Queen's decree. Without Cassidy, Sylvan, Pippa, and you, my investigation wouldn't have progressed so quickly. The Queen has sent Princess Peggy here to oversee the ceremony preparations. Magister Merlin, you must be there. I would miss it. Princess Peggy is waiting for everyone at the Solstice Hall. Shall we head there now? Hold on, Magister. Here's what you asked me to get from Brimstone Village a few days ago. I checked it. The size is right and the quality is excellent. Oh no. Magister, do you want to have a look yourself? It's fine, I trust you. Thank you, here's the item. Magister Merlin, I hope it's not rude to ask, but what's inside the box? You'll find out later. Very well. The mystery will continue a little longer. Welcome, Evie and Merlin. Now that everyone's here, let's begin. Please settle down, everyone. Greetings, students. Today, I'm here on Her Majesty's behalf to host this award ceremony. The campus recently faced a challenging situation, but it's been resolved through the dedicated efforts of NY Evie and Magister Merlin. Now I want to shine the spotlight on some of you who played an important role in this matter. This ceremony is dedicated to them, their names will be remembered and their valor will be celebrated. First of all, we have Pippa. Am I really getting an award? Wow, this feels like a dream. Pippa looks thrilled. Her excitement is tinged with a hint of nerves, evident through her wagging tail. You'll receive a lifelong grant to cover all your future research expenses, including any losses caused by your transformations. That sounds like it's potentially. I guess they have limitless amount of money, the kingdom, in the castle or whatever. Under Her Majesty's instructions to the Academy Board, any unintentional damages you cause to the campus will no longer be treated as violations. Oh, this is perfect! I won't have to worry about being expelled anymore. Then again, it could be that they're like counting on this, like helping people relax enough that she does less accidents as a result, you know? Because I can imagine the more anxious she is, the less she's like able to control herself, versus if she like is less overwhelmed by anxiety, she may like start to control her magic more. I'm glad you like it. I'm sure the board would do anything to keep a talented student like you. The next is Cassidy. Cassidy gives Peggy a flawless courtesy. It is clear she has been practicing court etiquette diligently to prepare for her role as a court mage. Her Majesty is pleased to have you as her court mage. In addition to the grant, she has arranged a comfortable home for you and your family in Savannah. Thank you, Your Highness. Please convey my gratitude to Her Majesty. I look forward to serving the court in Savannah and hope to be a valuable addition to the court mage team. Though amused by Cassidy's stiff tone, you are glad to see her so well prepared for her new role. Knowing Cassidy's usual candor, Peggy is surprised by her speech. She gives you a sly wink before turning her best look to serious. Trying her best to look serious again. Cassidy, I can't wait to meet you in Savannah and see you wearing your court mesh robes. Last but not least, it's Sylvan. Sylvan takes a deep breath, steps forward, and bows to Princess Peggy. You know he's more excited about the honor than Cassidy or Pippa, because it could mark the beginning of his family's resurgence. Ahem. Sylvan, I have arranged a message from the Queen for you. Sylvan Grenwalden, it allows me to witness another rising star from your family after a century of silence. I won't grant you wealth, for that is not what you seek. Instead, I will offer you an honor. I hereby confer knighthood upon you. May you remain true to your vow, to yourself, and to your righteous spirit. Restore your family's glory with your courage, wisdom, and strength. Your Highness, do you mean Her Majesty has knighted me? You heard that right. Her Majesty thinks highly of you. Don't let her down, Sir Sylvan Grenwalden. I don't know what to say. Thank you, Your Highness. Please, if you would, convey my reply to Her Majesty. I, Sylvan Grenwalden, pledge to uphold Your Majesty's command in adherence to the sacred code of knighthood. I shall, with courage, wisdom, and strength, restore my family to its former glory. Do you need a moment to calm down, Sylvan? You have to ready yourself for the knighting ceremony later. Glorious revival. I can't believe this. Magister Merlin, I become a knight. It's like a dream. Congrats, your wish came true. Greetings, Sir Sylvan. I'm turning red, Magister Merlin. I'm so happy for you. Honestly, it still hasn't fully sunk in. I never imagined this day would arrive so suddenly. A knighthood alone might not be enough to revive my family, but it's still a promising start. Magister Merlin, it's an honor to have you witness the beginning of our family's rise. It's a joy to witness this. I hope for your success. You got a silver song. Well, I meant every word I said. Magister Merlin, please allow me to thank you once more. I got a gift for you. Is it? Curiously, Sylvan opens the box, his eyes wide in sheer astonishment and delight at what lies within. The Oath of Glory? But it was broken. This sword is identical in every way, its shape, its engravings, even the inscriptions on the blade. Magister Merlin, what exactly is this? I had a brimstone craftsman forge it. This sword feels slightly heavier than the original. Did the craftsman use some special technique when forging it? It's forged from enchanted ore. I can tell this sword is more attuned to my magical abilities. Magister Merlin. Don't cry, everyone's watching. Looks like Sylvan's too emotional to speak. This sword clearly means a lot to him. We should use it to conduct the knighting ceremony. Sorry, that was unbecoming of me. Words can't even begin to express how thankful I am. I promise, this sword will never gather dust while I hold it. Sylvan, the knighthood ceremony will begin soon. Wow, a knight! You get to wear shining armor? Congrats, Sylvan. I've never seen a knighting ceremony before. By royal decree, may he forever uphold, I pledge honor without points. Something something. Sylvan accepts the sword and solemnly fastens it at his waist. At that instant, he appears more composed and resolute than ever. Sir Sylvan Grenwalden, how are you feeling now? Never better, Your Highness. Don't be so tense. Keep the nightly talk for later and take it easy now. Well, I can feel my blood racing with excitement. At the same time, I feel a heavy sense of duty on my shoulders. This is the first step for a long journey before me. I'll keep going along this path. All the best, sir. By the way, my mother said that the knighthood is meant as a recognition and encouragement. It doesn't bind you to follow your ancestors' footsteps as a knight. I've heard much about your talent in magic. For now, focus on your studies at the Sarene Lyceum. You could become both a great mage and a skilled knight in the future. When the time comes, I'll petition my mother to appoint you as a court mage. Thank you, Your Highness. I can't wait for that day to come. Quest complete, Glorious Revival. You created a new sword for Sylvan and witnessed both his family's past glory and his resolve to revive it. I got only 2 more quests. I can like it. You shocked her. That's I didn't like seem to expect the blade to break, or at least didn't seem like he had any plans when he gave Sylvan the gem. Oh shit. Really May. It's raining outside, so wet and humid. Don't you like rainy days? It's uncomfortable. Puts me in a bad mood. My feathers will get wet, then things may get dangerous. You can always take shelter when it rains. I can't. The task my lady gave me is unfinished. Who is your lady? My lady. She saved me. Is your lady a good person? Does she feed you well and take care of you like a baby bird? Take care of me? No, my lady should not do such things. I am her servant. No, I am unlike the servants. I just need to complete my task. What task did your lady give you? Catch annoying, troublesome mice. I don't quite understand. Come, sit here. Watch the rain alongside me. On rainy days like these, birds of a feather should flock together. I did have this thought that these two are kinda similar. Julie and Tiny. Both in explosions today, and every single one was flawless. Wonderful. I received a lot of positive feedback from miners. How did you choose the locations this time? I don't know. It's just a feeling. Places I feel that are better than others. No, before you used to pick locations that allowed you to make big explosions. For example, with a few areas you linked together, you quickly carved out the biggest amount of space. But this time, I was told you chose the location closest to the Wayne. Well, it's because the old guy leading the group said the place was safe around, but the Wayne was steep. I was blasting the spot he pointed out, but halfway through I adjusted for some reason. Ah, it's still a matter of knowing what you know and knowing what you don't. Hulu, have you thought about going to school? Reading and learning some theoretical concepts? Because I heard that many hypergeans are well versed in books, poetry, and academia. Really? Do you mean that super powerful hypergeans read, study, and do stuff like that? Wait, that doesn't sound right. I am not going to fall for that. You can't make me read. Huh, at least I tried.
A small step closer to who I aspire to be.
It for now. I will finish up this later, and then after that is mostly waiting for the next phase to begin. Anyway, good night for now, and